This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join me at gaming.youtube.com/the Jessa Channel. This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join me at gaming.youtube.com/the Jessa Channel. Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel live on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. Today is Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018, and I am Jessa. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you all back today. Hi. I'm a little bit late today. It's about 7:30 my time. So it's pretty late for other places in the world. Unless you live in Hawaii, then it's early. So we are playing some more Pathfinder Kingmaker today. And we are playing as Baudelaire the Bard. And from this point forward, it's going to be blind for me, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've played up to the point, in testing that we left last night. And so we're going to head into the game and live. And obviously, because I'm talking right now, I'm live. We're live. Anyway, everything else at this point, we're going to be discovering together unless you've already bought the game. The game is available on Steam and on GOG. And Joe, I see you in chat. Can you throw a link in for Pathfinder Kingmaker on Steam? But anyway, it's available on Steam, it's available on GOG, and I got my copy on GOG because I had a gift certificate there, some cash waiting for me that I was saving for a special moment, and this was it. So, we're gonna go straight on into the game. Just want to make sure I have myself all put together here. I have some water. We went out today and had a delicious Reuben sandwich. Oh my gosh, it was so good. At an Irish pub. It was yummy. I'm going to open that up a little bit. So you guys can listen to me drinking, because I'm sure that's what you signed up for. Anyway, say hello to me in chat. This is not a normal time that I stream, so I'm sure some of you guys are like, I don't even know. Thank you so much, Joe. By the way, Joe, aren't you supposed to be having your massage right about now? Why aren't you massaging? So let's lower this and get our volume mixer up. Oh, it did? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely upset about that. There we go. Let me just go back here. There we go. There's Pathfinder. Yay! Hi, Crafter. By the way, Crafter, I loved those cards that you posted on Discord. So when you're listening, do you do crafting while you're listening? Because that would be kind of cool. Because I know you love to come to the live streams and watch, and I'm always so grateful when you're here. Okay, so let's head back into the game, because we are at Oleg's trading post and about to receive some new quests. So let's do it. A good rest will remove the fatigued and exhausted conditions. I'm not fatigued or exhausted. I'm a little bit tired because I'm just catching up from the craziness that was this past couple of days. It was kind of nuts. But I said I want to stream Pathfinder again today. My husband said, "Go ahead, girl. Have a good time." Okay, so let me just check and make sure my graphic options, because it resets it to low, and I think it's done that every time I restart the game. I'll be very happy when they put out the first patch. Yep. when they put out the first patch, I'll be very happy about that because there's some annoyances in the game. Oh, really? Oh, cool. So the other two creators that you watch, what kind of content do they like to do? And okay, so first of all, when we left, we were going to talk to. Like I told you, I do this because I'm trying to rotate the camera because I can't really get it through my head yet that this is not Divinity Original Sin 2 and that we're kind of stuck with this particular viewpoint. But here we are. This is Baudelaire. Let me show her to you. By the way, I did get permission from the creator of Baudelaire's portrait to use it. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. I would have been so upset if I would have had to lose that portrait. But I'm very glad to have permission from the creator, and let me see if I saved a link. She's on, if you'd like the link, it is over here on YouTube in the description, right down there below. So, hello, Navarre. Welcome back. I told you I'd try to get back on tonight. We were gone today, taking care of things in town, and I got back a couple hours ago, and I took care of things as fast as I could and got back online so we could keep playing. From this point on, Navarre, it's blind for me. What we're doing I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so one of the things that we were going to do is that we were going to talk to Oleg. Do some buying and selling of all the junk that we took of his that we're going to sell back to him. Because we're like that. That's what we're going to do. Baudelaire. Baudelaire says, greetings. Oh, well, and Oleg returns it and says, greetings. Oleg seems to be in a good mood. You certainly ruffled those visions. Let's warm up the old tongue. Yeah, it does. There's definitely something to be said for it. The only thing that I don't like about it is is that I don't like kind of learning as I go. You're stubborn. Okay. Hi, Morgwin. How are you doing? So let's try this again. Oleg says, greetings. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung in the air. As Oleg says those words, Baudelaire remembers. Was that a dream, she says? Was that fae, that tree spirit that came to me in my dream last night? She talked about that fog and how it was killing nature. Oh, yes. She turns back to Oleg, who is saying, I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumor says he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Baudelaire turns to him and says, obviously, and she's thinking about what the tree spirit told her, I forget the name of the tree spirit, told her to do, which is to head to a certain place in the forest and find a little house, and there we would be able to find the clue to releasing the fog, which is obviously magical. Baudelaire says, this fog is trouble, but I need to take care of the Stag Lord. Do you know anything that could help me find him? Well, that's quite a task you've set yourself on. The Stag Lord has a fortress somewhere in the area, says Oleg. But only a few chosen from the most trusted of his rabble are ever invited. The location of the fortress is a heavily guarded secret, and with this fog hanging around, I imagine it would be even harder to find. Thank you very much, Morgwin. I suppose, Oleg continues, you could try and follow the trail of those bandits who attacked the post before. This is Oleg's trading post, this abandoned border fort at the southern edge of Rostlin found new life recently. It's now one of the few hospitable shelters for travelers in the surrounding wilderness. They came from the southwest from the side of the Thorn River. The Thorn River meanders through northern parts of Knoll Marches, slow, fetid, and teeming with life. Ha! My favorite. The locals dare not drink from the Thorn River, and not just because of the filth of the stench. Ravenous beasts lurk in the murky depths. Ooh. Which means naturally we want to go there. What else can you tell me about the Stag Lord? Sings Baudelaire. Not much. It's not like I've sat down and shared a cup of wine with the man, you know. But I think he arrived in the Stolen Lands less than a year ago, from what I've heard. But as soon as he got here, he took over everything. I wrote to Restov. I tried to warn them that the Stag Lord wasn't some typical gang leader. They didn't listen. The rumors about him are horrible. He'd kill a person if they so much as disagree with him. He never reveals his face. Those who've seen him up close report the same thing. Ugly scars cover every inch of his skin not covered by his clothes. Yeah. You know, and the Stag Lord's mystery, it's past. It's just a mystery. He just arrived one day. He was immediately a power to be reckoned with. Oleg sucks on his teeth as he thinks about it. I guess the most surprising thing about him is that he has had many followers who admire him. He has as many followers who admire him as he has minions who obey him out of fear. He's got some inner strength in him or something. Maybe an inner madness, I think. That's what Svetlana says, at least. But there are many who seem to follow him because of that madness, you know? Like it was some kind of virtue. I don't like it. Well, says Baudelaire, I know you don't like it, but tell me about yourself. Why would anyone open a trading post in such a dangerous place? I don't know, I just dislike the noise. Oleg answers reluctantly, I'm from Rostov, but cities, they're complicated. Lots of people and each with their own place on the shelf. Bow before this one, fear this other. Don't do business with a third. Be sure to be extra nice to the fourth. Villages are a little better. I agree completely. Everyone likes to stick up their noses into each other's business. True. I just wanted a place where I could be my own master, you know? So, I ended up here. Baudelaire nods and she says, well, I'm very glad that you ended up here, Oleg. I'm very glad indeed. How about we do a little bit of trading? Show me your wares, Oleg. Nothing's too good for you, Baudelaire. Even though you like to do all that singing and humming all the time, you are good folk. All right, so there we go. And just want to make sure I have this set correct. I'm still learning how this, nope, that's not right. So it's down as pinned. Okay, got it. And then I can go like that. So I want to show you this. I'm learning a little bit more about this window management tool that I've been showing to my moderators, and it's really neat. It helps me to be able to have chat up, and I saw that I could roll up the window here. This is Restream Chat, showing me chat and Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube at the same time. If you're on Twitch and watching me, say hello, and I will greet you warmly. Anyway, I needed to have something that would not get in the way of the game, and last night I had trouble with the window, having to move it around a lot. Today, I realized and learned that there is this roll-up feature. Look at that! Just rolls the window up so I don't have to minimize it up and down on the taskbar and worry about all that kind of stuff. I just minimize it, take a look at the screen and anything I need, and then maximize it again. Look at that, rolls down. So for those of you on the mod team who have downloaded that, you know that you can do that if you're you know, just need to get the window out of the way for a while. This is minimize to tray, which I use all the time. This pins it on top of the screen, so if I go back to the game, it stays on top. And this is the transparency feature. Pretty cool. Anyway, we're gonna go back into the game. I just wanted to show you guys that. Oh, and Crafter asked me a question while I was thinking about it. Crafter asked me, or she said, you know who the Bard reminds me of? Deborah Wilson when she impersonates Whitney Houston. Really? I don't know who Deborah Wilson is, but impersonating Whitney Houston. Yeah. And you know what? That's how I'm playing the character Morgwyn, is that she hums. Like, the higher her stress is, the more she hums. So she hums during battle. She sings during battle, which is what a bard does. And so, you know, I actually will hum and sing her character. And she just, I don't know, she's just started to sing her words. Talk and sing at the same time. It's just how it comes out of her. Okay. Oh, she's a comedian from a Mad TV sitcom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've mentioned before that I don't watch television, and I haven't for about 20 years or 25 years now. So it's been a while. So I don't know anything about the television shows. Oops. So anyway, shared stash. So what we want to do is sell all of this stuff. First of all, let's just do the offer feature here, which will get rid of stuff that's just for sale, just wares, basically. Then we're gonna sell all of this. These are clubs. We don't need any of these. Composite longbows. Heck yeah. These are gonna make us some very good cash. All of these things are, seems like we're as, we could use some more armor on our tank. This is a cloak of resistance +1. So it looks like we were able to identify that. We're going to take that, we're definitely going to use that. Everything else is food for cooking, which I don't want to get rid of. Here's a book, a guide for travelers, hunters, and explorers of the River Kingdoms. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the monster manual. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and finish this deal and then show chat again. So, so yeah, that's everything. So check in with me in chat. Let me know how your day was. So I'm going to sell that. Seasoned wings and thighs. We're definitely going to learn that recipe so we can use it at our next camp. I think that's it. So that gives us 554 coin. That's not a lot for buying what we're going to need. What we need is, well, we need another dagger is what we need for Lindsay. So let's see if there's just a plain old dagger. We didn't find one. A masterwork club. Oh, but I was going to go for this punching dagger for her. 1 to 4 damage. So it does a little bit more damage than a masterwork dagger. So let's go with this for her. And give that to Lindsay. Okay, so. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Crafter. Hello, Nova. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. Nova, did I ask you this? Do you have this game? What are my preferred types of games? Navarre is asking me. I like fantasy crafting games. He says, it's unusually satisfying to make stuff in games by collecting resources. I agree completely. That's one of the things I like so much in Divinity. My favorite types of games are, life simulations, of which there's only one, The Sims. Adventure games that are lighthearted. And if they're mystery games that are like on a train or like an old-fashioned Agatha Christie mystery, and then role-play games, CRPG games. And So anything that allows me to create a story those are my favorite types. My least favorite types, I don't like shooters, I hate horror, don't like Minecraft. Even though the gameplay of Minecraft is probably pretty cool, I hate the graphics. I don't like the blocky graphics. Okay, so anyway, we have bought everything that we need from Oleg. Let's go in here, and talk for just a little bit to Lindsay. We're gonna spread out our talking of the characters. We're not gonna try and exhaust her entire tree of conversation. But Baudelaire walks in humming a kind of victorious hum, and as she walks by Lindsay, Lindsay says, "Good morning, Baudelaire." "Good morning, Lindsay. How are you, my friend?" "Tell me, Lindsay," as they sit down in a chair. "Tell me about yourself." And we'll ask her where she's from. Lindsay says she's from all over. She was born in Galt, a nation of free thinkers and radicals. This is so cool. All of these names make me want to go visit them. I get excited. I think we might get to go see that. We might get to go be in those places. That's awesome. I'm from all over. I don't know. I was just actually born in Galt. Such a tiny little village, it's not even on the maps. If it weren't for my teacher, I'd still be living there. Milking goats, weeding turnips, swilling the homebrew, having babies, using books only as kindling. "Oh," says Baudelaire, "you had a teacher?" "Ha, a real teacher who taught you the arts of the bardery? I have not been so lucky. I learned from the lap of my mother." "Oh, yeah, he's a true saint. He was once an important person in the capital of the Church of Shaylin." We've learned about Shaylin before, and that is our particular goddess as well, Baudelaire's. But he got in trouble with the authorities, and he went on a self-imposed exile, to the tiniest, godforsaken, priestless village he could find. The one where I was born. He wanted to open a school, but the villagers wouldn't let him. "You can hail us all you like, but no putting any ideas into our children's heads. It'll only distract them from their work." Ugh. He did teach me on the sly, though. He taught me how to read and how to write, and he gave me books. Oh, he gave me poems and legends. Oh, stories of all kinds. He was the one who told me about the Arc-Knights of Avestan. Avestan is a continent on the world of Golarion. Golarion, I guess. That's probably Golarion. One of the most heavily settled areas in the planet. Avestan possesses many varied cultures and environments. Ooh. And when I told him I was going on a journey, he gave me a magic ring so Shellen could protect me from harm. Baudelaire says, "Oh," and Lindsay holds out the ring, showing it off to Baudelaire. And Lindsay says, "Yeah, it's really pretty." Baudelaire looks at it and says, "Oh, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. Oh, what a pretty ring, Lindsay. I only have this ring." She shows the ring that Tartuccio gave her. She says, "Tartuccio gave me this ring, but it was a ploy, trying to frame me. That was an awful thing for me to have to go through, and I'm glad you stood by my side, Lindsay." Lindsay said, "Sure, of course I would. It's obvious that you're a leader material maid, and you're going to be a hero. A real hero, Baudelaire. By the way, Baudelaire, can I call you Baldo?" "Oh, of course you can. For I am Baudelaire the Bard." "Yeah, sure. Let's be friends." And the two girls shake on it. Getting back to the conversation, Lindsay goes, "I haven't seen him since I ran away from home. I hope he's all right. I ask Shellen every day to grant him a long life and new students." We'll ask her one more question and then we'll go on out. And by the way, I'm saying, even though it's such a weird name, but her nickname is Bottle, which sounds like Baldo. Yeah, we're gonna find out about what happened to the little blue man, I hope. So, let's ask her how she became a bard, and then we'll go on out and go adventuring. Baudelaire tells a little bit of her story of becoming a bard to Lindsay, as Lindsay drinks some juice or maybe some mead that she got from Svetlana. I always say Svet. Sounds like I'm saying Svetlana. Svetlana. Anyway, while Baudelaire shares her story, Baudelaire says, "I've always had big lungs. My mother told me that I was a baby who just bawled her head off. And I think that's how she decided to call me Baudelaire. When I came out of her, she says, you just were screaming and screaming, she says. That's how my mother talks. And she said, that's why I just decided, well, look at her bawling her lungs out. I'll just call her Baudelaire. And so that's what my mother called me. And I've been singing ever since. I don't know, I've always wanted to travel and see the world and make friends. I love people. I just love being out there and enjoying myself. And singing. Tales of heroes and knights and courtly love and maybe a prince and a princess." Lindsay listens like this, fascinated. Lindsay says, "Well, I became a bard when I realized there was nothing for me at home besides radish patches. So, I decided to run away. A traveling book peddler, Tessie the Quill, happened across our village. Well, I stuck to her like a burr, and I wouldn't let go until she agreed to take me on as an apprentice. Together we traveled everywhere. To Brevoy, to Taldor, even to Ustalov. So we know about Brevoy, I think. Taldor's new knights, fair maidens, and heroic adventures, and righteous quests. These are the legends of old Taldor. Ooh, okay, so this would be a place that Baudelaire would really want to visit. Even Ustalov. Immortal principality of Ustalog is fog-shrouded in a nation of countless horrors. Oh, goodness. In the clawed hands of the whispering tyrant. Ooh, that sounds juicy. And then I found out about the Academy of Grand Arts in Patax. Long a haven for thieves and smugglers, yeah. So I thought, well, I love reading stories, so I could surely learn to write them too. I enrolled on my first try, and they even gave me a scholarship. Then they expelled me. Well, but that was okay. They'd already taught me all the important stuff, and now with Shaylin's help, I can manage on my own." Baudelaire says, "Perhaps we could learn together. I could learn maybe from you about more songs and tales, and you could learn from me about how to write a song if you want to learn how." Lindsay says, "That would be great. You know, I'm feeling kind of anxious, and I feel like going out and adventuring. What do you say we just go out and see what's in the wild world? Maybe like what's going on with that fog, huh? How about that, Bottle?" "All right. I'd say I agree." Lindsay says, "But just don't leave without me. Come on. Of course I could write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through the lectures at the academy." Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. They just said, that, Morgwin is saying that she's enjoying Jessa's roleplay and singing, and Joe is saying that, I was good to listen to. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That warms my heart. I love this roleplay. I love roleplay. I mean, you guys know. You know me by now. You know me. But sometimes I just have to let it out because my heart is happy, you know what I mean? It just feels so good. Oh. So, Morgwin, did you tell me how your day was, hon? Let's catch up, girls. Oh. Oh, my bad. Did I not undo the game sounds? I thought I did unblock them. I did. So you should be hearing the game. No music? Okay. Let's just see. I could hear music there a minute ago. Hi, Jacob! Oh, no worries. You never have to apologize for that. No worries. No music. Everything is... I'm not sure if there was music playing, during the, while we were talking, during the dialogue, so that may have been why you weren't hearing anything. I'm just gonna knock it up to 40, and then we'll see. But, I just heard a click there from the game. Can you hear music now? You should be hearing that. Y'all hear that? Oh! Oh, I know why. I hate when I do that. I hate that. Ugh. My apologies. I'm so sorry. Got it. Fixed. So, I'm so sorry, guys. That was totally my fault. I'm gonna have to set a marker with myself in my brain when I'm forgetting things. First of all, let me just press escape, because then it stops that from scrolling. Thanks, guys. My bad. So when I start the stream, what happens is when I start the stream and I lower the music, I lower it here in OBS, and then I neglect to turn it back up. So I'm going to set a marker now. So just a moment while I do that. I am lowering the game to introduce myself. I'm lowering the sound to introduce myself. I'm lowering the sound to introduce myself. I'm lowering the sound to introduce myself. Hey there, this is Jessa from the Jessa Channel. Let's head to the game. Okay, so that's it. Let's head to the game. Let's head to the game screen. Let's check the game volume. Okay, that should set a marker. Okay, hopefully, we'll see. Setting markers really does work for remembering. I just have to set some trigger, something I do every time, to trigger me to look at this, and it tends to work. If I just tell my brain, when I do this, remember that. It tends to pop up. How I do that. Something I also have been teaching my husband, because, for remembering as well, too. So does everything sound good? How's the music level? I turned it up a little bit more than last time. All right, here we are going to travel to the world map and find out who we're going to take with us. Something was here that's missing. Let's go ahead and put this ability here, I guess. And what is this? Fighting defensively. Acrobatics. Can I put... Oh, can I put this on? Oh, I can. Oh, said the blind man. That's pretty good. So maybe for each character I should keep like 2 potions right here. Okay. Thanks, guys. Treat affliction. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually going to work on this bar a little bit, because there's the order that I want these spells. So I think what I want... her ability that she uses every time up front. And then her spells right next to that. And then these are her her spells that she can use. So maybe if I put them like level 1, level 1, level 0, level 0. Okay. Oops. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Well, let's open up our spell book here. I just lost that and I don't know how to get it back. Character. abilities. Here it is. That was... Huh. How do I get us... Now we're about to learn... Oh, here. What was that? That was... Charge. What did I... Did you guys see what I just did? I think I just got rid of an ability that I wasn't supposed to. It was a level 0 spell. Is what it was. Level 0. Yeah, I just somehow lost a level 0 spell. It accidentally... And I don't know how to get it back. These are abilities. How do you get back a level 0 spell? I accidentally took it off of this bar. I didn't mean to. I hovered over here and let go and I was trying to drag it instead. Okay, so just a minute while I try and figure out how to get these things back. Spontaneous casting. Nothing over here. That's going to annoy me if I can't get that back. None of those are going to help. I didn't see what it was, but it looked like this. It was a touch spell. It was a level 0 spell. And, hello, Goth. It's about 8 o'clock here. But it's later than I normally stream, that's true. Oh! Got it! Found it! There's this little thing over here that says all spells. Look at, there's some spells in here I didn't even know were here. What the blip? It was this one. Okay, so I didn't even know these spells were... There's a light spell? Well, dang. Okay, so now I know where everything is. I'm very particular about bars, so I have to come up with like a plan as to how I'm gonna have this be. So I think we're gonna have our spells here. Our level 0 spells. I have all these level 0 spells and I didn't even know it. Oh, thanks, guys. This little button you could so easily miss. So it looks like these are my level 1 spells and these are level 0 that you just get with the character. Cool. Okay, well now I know this for other... And how about this? Does this have the same little tat? Nope. And neither does this. Okay, so let's lay these out like this. Let's do days. I mean, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't have these all on our bar. In order here. And then our level 1 spells. We'll run out of room quickly. And then I'll figure out what to do at that point. But, you know, what are you going to do? And then... Our abilities, I'll put this ability right here. Then I'll have room for 2 potions. For now, that should do. Okay, now I'm going to save because I don't want to lose. When I do all that stuff, I don't want to lose it. Yay. So, Goth, how are you doing today? All right, you guys, so now let's go out into the wide world. The world of Pathfinder. The green, it just shows where the character I've ordered them to run. And it's because it's paused. She wasn't running there. Now that's paused. Up there, you can see. That's all. It was just because it was paused. All right, so it's saying who we can take with us. And so I guess we're going to get more companions and be able to choose who we want to take. So that's pretty cool. Of course, we want to take everyone. Can we change the order? No, we can't. Oh, wait, no. Get back here. So, There's Valerie, a reliable comrade in battle. Proud Valerie rejected her destiny as a paladin of Shaylin, instead leaving the order behind to find her own way in life. Her loyalty to our cause is only matched by her divine beauty. True, she can be a touch arrogant at times, but I always feel safe when she's around, like she's a rock I can cling to. A swift action is an action that doesn't require any time to perform. Okay. So here we are at the map, and I love this. So here is Thorn Ford. Oh, you know what? There is one more thing we forgot to do. So we're gonna go back to Oleg's because we forgot to go talk to the potion master. Gonna keep hydrating. I love the map, Joe. I love it. I think it's wonderful. The graphics in this game. I've had a few complaints, but they're not many. And a lot of them are things that will be fixed and patched out. Okay, let's talk to Boken, because that's pretty important. We won't spend too much time. Well, actually, let's ask if we can help him. Boken glances at you, suddenly interested. Boken... Let's try this again, because I want to do a different way of doing this. Baudelaire can't help but notice that Boken glances at her. He looks suddenly interested. Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there, but the place has been overrun by spiders. The berries are red and look a lot like raspberries. Fang berries, I call them. They're good. I'd be real grateful if you gather a basket of them and brought them back. Just be quick if you do. They'll spoil quickly. Fangberry Cave has been revealed. These spiders in the cave are extremely mean. I'll give you some alchemist fires. Crafted them myself. Burn those fires. Teach them how to claim my Fangberry Cave. Teach them not to claim my Fangberry Cave. So, fun little fact, this game is actually based off of a real game module that Pathfinder put out called Kingmaker that was, designed for, tabletop gameplay. So, you can actually buy the books for Kingmaker and read through the adventure from the tabletop version, if you wanted to supplement it along with playing the game, So Oleg's trading post and all of that, these are all things that exist in this Pathfinder Kingmaker adventure. So we now have Alchemist Fire +6. I also need a bucket of moon radishes. They're a rare and mysterious plant. I don't know where to find them, but I know that kobolds gather them and value them highly. And when he says kobold, Balkan's eyes get all wide and kind of pop out of his head. It's not a huge deal, really. I'd do it myself if I were younger. But if you're willing, being all young and hardy as you are, I'll pay you 3 potions for the berries and a purse full of coins for the radishes. Baudelaire considers and says, I believe we are up to taking care of some spiders. I love to do battle, as you well know, Boken. You saw us defeat the bandits last night, didn't you? Boken glances at Baudelaire. Baudelaire notices Boken glance at her. Well, I did. And y'all did really well. And, well, we're all grateful. But just watch out, all right? I don't want you to end up someone's lunch, no matter how strong you girls think you are. You're still mortal and tasty to a spider. So, about that, those spiders, we'll probably need some potions, don't you think? I have to, let's try that again. About those spiders, you'll probably need some potions, don't you think? Show me what you have. All right, moon radishes for Boken. And we now have some... Hello, Notice. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. I know. Banhammer those spiders. We'll sing those spiders. You know what we'll do? We'll sing them to sleep. And then we'll steal them. Steal their stuff, and then we'll kill them. So, we have Alchemist Fire. We have a lot of those already. Acid Flask. We have 2 of those. Potion of Blur. This would give us... and we have 154 coins. Remove blindness, remove curse. See if there's anything that might help, like remove poison. That's what we need. Some sort of poison thing. Wand of mage armor, wand of snowball. Excellent. Honey and mushrooms. Okay, I don't see a cure poison. Potion of restoration. There we go. Well, no, that's for magic effects. You're in Australia too? Yay! They will find you if you hammer their friends. I'll take my chances, brother. By the way, if you would like to watch us on Twitch or Mixer, head on over there if you prefer those platforms. You can watch the Jessa Channel in all 3 places. Potion of Restoration eliminates fatigue, dispels magic effects. Alright, so I guess there isn't something that deals with poison, like in Baldur's Gate. But I'm thinking about a concealment potion for Lindsay. Oh, well, we can't afford that, so never mind. Yeah, we can't afford anything. I don't even know why we're bothering to look. A scroll of bless. Actually, let's grab a couple of those. Let's see. How do I... Can I do it this way? There we go. Let's get 4 of those all in once. There we go. Bless is so important for before going into battle. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me do this. Close that. Lower that. Sometimes I can't tell if they're talking to me or talking to each other. Most of the time they're just talking to each other and not paying me any mind. Which I always find deeply amusing. So Notice, tell me how your day was today. So we're going to accept. Yay! A good rest will remove the fatigued and exhausted conditions. Hi, Flows. Hi, sister. I was just thinking about you today, and I was like, you know, I haven't seen you for ages. I was thinking about you when I was resetting my status in Discord, you know, under the games you're playing, and I was changing my status, because you're the one who taught me how to do that. We're playing as a bard. I'm singing, sister. I love that name, Flows with Living Water. That's awesome. By the way, sister, we're playing on Twitch and on Mixer. We're restreaming. So you can watch us on Twitch now, if you prefer that platform. Okay, so this is Fangberry Cave, I think, here. Yeah, because that's Thornford, where we need to... We've never... Oh, it says we've never been to this location. So let's see how traveling works. Oh, okay, so you just go a little bit at a time and then you can just sort of decide. So what are these? Is this like a trail they want us to follow, or can we just travel anywhere? Whoa, random encounter on the road. There's somebody on the road. Oh, I'm glad that you could finally come to a live stream. Are you enjoying this? Enjoying it? I guess you are, because you came back from last night. Big hugs to you. Thank you for coming by. I like that. I appreciate that you just dropped in to let me know how you were, so I'm not worried. I appreciate that, sister. By the way, I think you would really like this game. It's awesome. It's called Pathfinder Kingmaker, just came out. It's so good. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt. He continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled and freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Oh, I'm so glad, Notice. Strange weather. Strange weather. Invisible fog. Creeping out of the woods. Soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange weather. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to follow me on Twitch and Mixer, subscribe to me on YouTube, and hit the thumbs up button if you're having a good time. All right. Amiri says, I don't like this man. He looks like the kind who can cast an evil eye. Baudelaire, beginning to hum nervously, she says, who are you? The old man freezes for a moment. Remus I am. But that won't help with the fog. No, it won't. But I am Remus I am. What are you doing here? The old man raises a thick eyebrow curiously, wondering about Baudelaire's singing and how strange it is, although, well, he should be talking about being strange. I do nothing. I breathe. I walk. Oh, and I observe. I see everything. I look around. Baudelaire looks around, noticing for the first time the thick fog surrounding the party. The fog is so thick that the man seems to appear and disappear and appear within it. And noticing that, Baudelaire says, the fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I never seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone, someone must look and no one else can. I see what others cannot. Invisible fog? Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog, it's wrong, it is. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. I am an old man. The fog hinders me so. It hinders me so. Baudelaire says, I need to find my way through this fog, but I should probably go. Thank you for, well, your help. At these words, Amari snorts. Some help. The old man stares at you intently, stares at Baudelaire intently. Baudelaire notices the old man staring at her intently. Her shoulders start to rise with a nervousness she can't quite understand. You hasten, you should. Your rival wastes no time. He races to and fro, back and forth, but in another direction. He searches for power. You'll find it too. Yes, he will. You'll find the power. Will you? Suddenly, Baudelaire, who'd been turning to walk away, whips her head back and says, My rival. Do you mean That little Tartuscio. The old man tugs at his beard again. Oh, he's not tall. He wants to climb high with his little body. But beside him are those who could stand against him and might yet still. It might yet still. So, you have seen him. Can you tell me where he is now? He's in an old tomb. Ah, south, I say, of the trading post he is. Thank you. An old tomb south of the trading post. I'll look for it on my map. And have, well, safe travels to you. The old man nods. As Baudelaire starts to walk away, Lindsay says, "What power is he searching for anyway?" "Someone else's, old but forever young, that which was taken from another, but which give joy, that which gives joy, the joy, and now gives death." Lindsay feels her skin start to crawl, and she shudders and shakes herself. Well, but I don't understand. How did you know that he was a rival of Baudelaire's, of all of ours? He has adventurers that are fighting against us, and we are both trying to get to the same goal. I don't know. I see. I never know. Just to see. You can choose where you set your eyes, usually, but you can choose but can you choose what they see? Oh, I think not, but I can. Baudelaire says, "Thank you again, but all the more reason not to linger. Farewell." The old man turns and walks away slowly, muttering softly. "Once stolen, the land shall be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, binded with the claimer it shall be. Binded with the claimer it shall be. Binded, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Binded, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death." "I wasn't as young as I used to be." And in the fog swallows him up. So we have been given a new task here. Lindsay scribbles quickly in her journal. We have the Stolen Land. So we have 4 quests now. We're setting off on our first big adventure. A bitter rival, Tartuscio. And then we have a few errands. Miscellaneous quests. A secret room. We can cross this task off our list. Oh, so if you do that... Oh, I don't know. I thought this, like, if you click this, it would, like, go away or something. Gather Fangberry and moon radishes for Boken. But the prologue, the first step to glory. Cool. Oh, and you can go like that. Oh, cool. Oh. Welcome to the Jessa Channel, Goofball Extraordinaire. So, while we're standing here before we go into the cave, it's very important for us. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna ask my husband. I have lemon too. All right, hold on. Tea break. So I have to remember to press the escape bar before going down to the taskbar. So, let's ask Husbandero if he will bring me some tea with lemon and honey. I bet he will. Get some fire. Oh, for the spiders. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Party on, Garth. Silence. Silence. Does that mean you cannot hear no music? Oh, that's because the game is in the background, Joe. Sorry about that. It's because I put the game in the background for a minute. See, I'm over here talking to my husband. I just sent him a message. That's all. That's why. See? It's all back. Oh, you did? Okay. I missed it. So, go back to game here, Jessa. There you go. So hopefully honey and lemon tea will appear. I live in hope. He might not be looking at his screen right now, though. So what I wanted to do here is let's do some organizing of our party before we head out for battle. It is, and my throat is feeling a little bit, you know, and I don't have any broth or any tea right now. I just have water. Unusual. Wow. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the set of She has her weapon sets here. Let's put down some potions for her. We'll put down this enlarged person and these two here. For her abilities, she has charge. So I'm going to take these off so I can see this. Charge, treat affliction, fighting defensively, acrobatics, rage. So rage we need to do the most here. Lethal stance will happen every time she goes into battle, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, okay, it doesn't. All right, lethal stance. So let's do this alphabetically, I guess. Charge, fighting defensively, rage. So we'll go charge here. Up. Acrobatics. Fighting defensively. Treat affliction. Lethal stance. Treat affliction. Is that everything? Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. So she's set up. We've already done her.
I am your shield.
Baudelaire. This is Valerie. Acrobatics. Fighting defensively. Nope, wait. Charge. Demoralize. Treat affliction. That's everything. I like to have things in alphabetical order so that it just helps me to remember where things are as I learn the spells. It really helps me to learn the spells. So we're going to go potions here. And I like a nice, neat bar. Especially in games like Divinity where there's just a ton of skills. All right, and Lindsay? Take everything off. Go to 0 level spells. Excuse me.
Let us bide our time.
Anything is possible.
I'm just charge, then flare, then light, then resistance, then touch of fatigue. Okay, and then she has 2 spells to spend here: ear piercing scream and cure light wounds. So I'll do those in order there. And then she has abilities. Acrobatics. Charge. So once I find out, you know, how these work, I might remove some of them from the bar that I don't use very much. Demoralize. Inspire courage.
The road awaits.
Sleep. Remove fear. Cure light wounds. Can I just trade these out? Yes, I can. Okay, and... Daze, Flare, Light, Resistance, Touch of Fatigue. After work today, I was watching the end of the live streaming I missed last night, and Mr. Jessa had said goodnight to you, so I was thinking, but Jessa, didn't he go to bed? Did I ask him for something, and then he went to bed? Oh, because he hasn't brought up the tea yet. I have hopes. Hope springs eternal, girls. Here he comes. Ha-ha! See? I shall not die of a broken throat. I shall live. I shall live. So, fighting defensively is not in here. Let me move these over, like so. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about, and it might drive me nuts, is to see this going around and around like that when I have it activated might make me nuts, and I might take those abilities off there. Okay, so now that we've done all of our... Oh wait, and then also we have... Oh, she needs to put that wand of magic missiles on her. Gosh, I'd love... See, what I want is to be able to put it on... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, we bought... Yes, there's a cloak here. This cloak. Cloak of Resistance. A bonus on all saving throws. I guess I'll give it to Baudelaire. However, I'm not sure who was most likely to need that. Let's give this to her. Yeah, now we're dual wielding, baby. Dual wielding babies. Acid Flask, we already have one of those. Alchemist Fire. We have one Alchemist Fire already. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. Remove Blindness. Expeditious Retreat. Ray of Enfeeblement. All of these we don't really need right now, but this I want to copy recipe. There we go. All right, I think we have everybody as set up as we're going to get setting up. Setting up. All right, so I think we can head on to the, I don't think that there's anything that you can find on these maps. I'm pretty sure. I also haven't figured out what this is. It looks like these are extra, extra things, like, I don't know if I can, I'm not exactly sure what goes in there. I guess spells and abilities, I guess. Curious. Oh, rest of the party. Let us move forward. Oh, look, there's a little rabbit. Look at a rabbit. Your characters and their enemies join the battle in order, in the order determined by the initiative. By their initiative rolls. Each of them gets an individual timer counted down by the battle rounds. You can enable the display of these timers in the combat settings. Okay, so that initiative taken care of. We are making our way here. So Oh, look at that. Ain't that just the shiznit? I did not. Ooh! I didn't mean to go that far. Back we go. Fangberry Cave, girls! Let's do it! Yeah, level 2. Wasn't that live simming, Morgwin? Wasn't that intense? So emotional? I know. Yay, spider! Wait a minute. But that was so intense. The snakes are really cool. I love the little details. Look at the rabbit! He little rabbit. I'm just curious to see if you can do anything over here. No. So that fog denotes that that's like the edge of the map. Okay, I get it. I'm wondering if we could like get a little pet or something. That would be cool. Whoa, hello. Monitor lizard. 2 of them. What are monitor lizards? The end, it was so sad. Her head was bowed in prayer, and then she thought about her lost baby. That was one of the most, I will not forget that. I will not forget that as long as I live. That was fantastic. Okay, well, let's draw their fire. First of all, with Valerie. Having this tree here is a little bit unfortunate, but, Valerie, move forward. And, I wonder how often she can do this. Well, let's find out. Oh, actually, since it's an ability, it takes a while to do, so I'll just have, do that. You 3. Hold. For just a minute. I said hold. I said stop. I said get back. I don't know what part of hold y'all not getting. Alright, Valerie.
Let us strike as one.
Now, you. I don't know if we're gonna need rage just yet, so why don't you just head for him? And you 2 on this one.
Serves you right.
Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Oh, baby, thank you so much. Yay! My throat was just, thank you, baby doll. You see, there's excellent, excellent service at this establishment. Service with a smile. Mr. Jessa saves the day. Is it the biggest lizard or is that the Komodo dragon? Isn't that awesome? So I've never heard of a monitor lizard. You know what would be really cool is if we could look up what this thing was before fighting it. The only thing I know about is this journal, encyclopedia, bestiary. Excuse me. Oh, there's a bestiary. Monitor lizard. Hey. Large enough to pose a threat to humans, you don't say. And in some societies are often mistaken for dragons. Ooh. Okay, but it doesn't, I thought it would like tell me like what it's resistant to, things like that. That would have been helpful. Alright, anyway, so we're doing some damage on this guy here. Lindsay, oh, you know what? You should be on crossbow. I want you back. I want you back, baby. Come on. She's taking a bit of damage. I think, is it because she's flanked? Dexterity damage. Oh, she has venom. It has venom. That's bad. Amiri, I think we need, a, thing from you. You know what I mean? A thing. You. Let's sing. Baudelaire starts to sing. And, Awesome. That helped. Oh, okay, good. Perfect. Oh, so that action that she's doing, it does this. Oh, I see. So that's the song, the range of her voice. Perfect. You have them in real life? Oof. Okay, so he has given me some lemon ginger with honey and more lemon in it. Thank you, Mr. Jessa. If you ever see this or if you're watching. Sometimes he's watching and sometimes he's playing his guitar. Okay, so Baudelaire says, that was wonderful, wonderful, my friends. Amiri says, roar, and Baudelaire sort of backs away and Lindsay looks a bit nervous. So what does this give us? Dinner. We can also attempt to skin this. Let me do that with a person with our highest nature. Yeah, so that gives us monitor lizard scales, which can be sold. Let's collect all and gather the whole party. See what else we can see here before we go in. I think that's just the edge of the map. Oh, and let me see, by the way. Oh, that's what I was just going to say. Is there anything that you can see? Oh, look! A secret, ooh, a silver embroidered purse. Baudelaire wants to keep that for herself. A silver inkwell and some gold. The universal currency of Golarion. So do you guys feel like we're ready to go in here? I'm just checking around to see if there's anything on this side.
The path is clear.
Because sometimes, like in Baldur's Gate, there'd be like hidden things, hidden rocks, hidden things in the trees. Like we just found, but I just was being greedy and hoping for some more. Okay, so enemy swarms. Some small-sized enemies, rat spiders and mandragons, mandragoras, can cluster into swarms and act as a single entity. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound fun. Such enemies are extremely dangerous. They can't be defeated with simple weapons. However, they are vulnerable to acid flasks and alchemist fires. Spells with an area of effect capability or spells that require an attack roll, like acid splash. You can also try to use torches as a last resort. Yeah, she did. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. I love when you come to the Jessa Channel because I get to say the words Mr. Bunny. Which makes me very happy. Okay, so that means that we should actually equip our party with everyone having acid flasks on their bar. So Scroll of Shield of Faith, Scroll of Divine Favor. I'm actually going to put this Blessed Scrolls here for her. And I'm going to take, I guess I'll take this out because we need that more than anything else. And put this, so you get an Alchemist Fire. You already have an Alchemist Fire. You get an Acid Flask and an Alchemist Fire. And you do the same. Potion of Barkskin. I'm going to give you that. We don't need that. Well, we might need that lantern. I don't know how dark it is in there. It's probably dark. Potion of Shield of Faith. How about I give you that and we'll have Potion of Barkskin. Okay. So, throw in a link. Yes. To where? You can throw in any link that you think is appropriate as a moderator. Go ahead. Sure. You don't have to ask my permission for that. You have the power. So good. Okay, so let's bring our party over here.
Don't hesitate.
Alchemist fire. Oh, good. It goes to 0 when she doesn't have that. That's cool. I appreciate that. That's good. Oh! Yeah, you can always do that. That's one of the things that Morgwin does as well, too. She'll go over and enhance the stream by showing us pictures of what we're talking about, like the fish in the Megaquarium. Yeah, please do that. That's part of enhancing the stream and part of the job of the modding team. Okay. So, you... Huh? She's so eloquent. Eloquentia, that's what we call her. Around camp. The eloquent one. Huh? The secret to victory, ladies, is proper... Ah, we're gonna die! Let's go inside quick before we all die! Preparation! Jesus. Yeah, okay, hold on one second. I'm moving as fast as I can to get this in here. The most important thing I need is this magic, this wand of magic missiles. And let's cast Bless. Alright, and then let's go inside because I hate that lightning. It's too much. It also greatly slows down the characters. Oh, you're welcome, Joe. Is everybody enjoying the game so far?
Tread lightly.
Uh-oh. So this is a giant spider. So I say that we just haul off and attack him.
You deserved it.
Okay, so what is this though? Oh, a swarm. Okay, swarms. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna break up the team, and she's gonna go on the spider. She's gonna go on the spider. But these two are gonna focus on the swarms with Alchemist Fire. So we're gonna put Alchemist Fire on this swarm, and she's gonna do the same with Alchemist Fire on this swarm. Hello! How long have you been watching, Man Animal? I'm really glad, Notice. This is a great game. Yeah, these swarms. We're gonna find out what goes down. So I think I have everybody set up doing what they're supposed to do, so let's go ahead and unpause. Okay. So they're coming for our tanks here, but we have swarms ready. She's casting here. Yeah! Unfortunately, that also hurts our team. And unfortunately, we just injured our, yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Are you dead, though? So, you take that. And, curing light wounds. Who do we have here? We have one more spider swarm. You ladies need to back up here first. And then hit it with the... Okay. Yeah, it's just going to chase us, so I guess we just have to hit it. Amari, why don't you toss down a little bit of acid on these guys? Valerie, why don't you burn them up? Woo! Oh, there's another spider back here. Valerie. Amiri. Okay, that's a problem. Amiri, I need you to move. All right. Yes, perfect. So I can't quite see. So I'm wondering if I can... Can I turn this on? How do you turn this on? I'll just click on it and see what happens. Nothing. Oh, no charges. Well, that's not helpful. Plus, I don't know if you can fight with a torch anyway. But Lindsay has a torch. But if she has the torch, then... Well... she can't do a lot anyway from back there, so... We'll just put her on torch. Yeah, exactly. Look at this girl power team. So what's the matter? What have you got? Strength damage. Dexterity damage. Okay. Amiri, you're over here. I want you to be using crossbow. Not Amiri. Baudelaire. Baudelaire, you're on crossbow still. So you go for this giant spider. Is that a swarm right on top of Lindsay? Oh my god, it is. Crap. Lindsay. Acid flask. Although, I don't know if you're going to hurt yourself with that acid flask. I hope not. We're going to find out. I'm hoping she'll just kind of throw it at the ground and step out of the way, but I don't know if they're smart enough for that. Yeah. Come on, Lindsay. Acid flask. Did you do it? I can't tell. No, you did not yet. Okay, I'm going to scoot in so I can see. Yeah, they're just attacking her. Lindsay, get out of here before you get injured. All right. She's just being attacked by these things, the poor thing. Let's have her move beyond and see if we can't get Amiri. Amiri, why are you over here? Attack this. Well, you can't attack it really. It doesn't really matter. We could try putting it to... Oh, wait. Oh, they're just kind of growing up out of the ground. I get it. Okay, that's creepy-tude. Lindsay. Potion. So I think the best option is get everybody out. Have you got any? You have not. You here, Lindsay here, and then take a potion. Lindsay, Amiri, potion. What I'm trying to do is keep Valerie on... Oh, here's another swarm growing here. Valerie, I want you in the middle of the swarm. This swarm is just following Lindsay. You hit this swarm. Can you... You know what? Have you got fighting defensively? Have you got fighting defensively? Flare. Let's try light. Causes a touched party member to glow like a torch. That might be helpful. Or touch of fatigue, but it's just one enemy. Is a swarm considered to be one enemy creature? Let's do fighting defensively on her. And let's do Bard Song for Amiri. And then you, let's Rage for you. You should be fighting defensively too, since we can't really damage these things in any other way. Okay, so there we go. So let's do another acid flask. Are they gone? Did we kill them? Oh, okay. Oh, look, and she has a torch. Look how cute she is. Look at her with a little torch. She's so cute. Can they go back and throw it? You can fight with the torch. Yeah, I think that's what she was doing because it was in her hand. So maybe what we should be doing is fighting with the torch for both of these folks. Both of these, I keep wanting to call them girls. Don't know why. Amiri. There you go. And then let's, one thing I wish is that I wouldn't have to keep going into this and putting another, like I should be able to stack these in here. Not being able to stack those is kind of a pain. Can you stack those, man animal? Okay, let's save because we do not want to have to go through that again. Thanks. Okay. So how was your day today, man animal? I always ask people that. I just like to, visit and see how we're all doing. Okay, we're a little bit beat up, but not too badly. Some excellent goods here, including a potion of mage armor. Fang berries. Good.
Won't work.
Oh, her nature check failed. Excuse me. Pardon me, Marshall? What is it? Where do I find... Oh, here. Lore nature. Lore nature. Lore nature. She has the highest lore nature is what I thought. That's what I remembered. So, if she fails...
Forget it.
Went to school, learned some stuff, blah, blah, blah. Got it. Okay, so we just... I was going to say, can we keep trying? That's what I was wanting to know, if she fails. And the answer is yes. So is that it with this cave? That can't be it. Is that's as big as it is? Well, dang, man. I was looking forward to a big old battle. So I don't know why she took damage. She was at green before. Did she take damage because Barbarian Rage ended? I'm not sure why she took damage. Let me see. She didn't. I guess maybe I just did not remember right. I thought I had healed her up to green, is what I remember. Oh, and it takes some... Okay, I see. So that's pretty tedious. I'm going to take these potions off, because I thought they would automatically refill and stuff, and they don't, so... And I can't move them from here? Okay. That's annoying. So it's best to just use the belt and just have it up if I want to use stuff, I think, rather than having it on there.
I am your shield.
Yeah. Okay. Lesson learned.
Well,
I shall not fail.
Oh, the bush in the cave hurt her? Did it have fang berries? Get it. I get it. We definitely want to keep that wand of magic missile on here. So here, 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 here. Perfect.
Just letting the ink dry.
And you didn't have any skills on your belt. So, yeah, I don't like having to refill their belt so much. That is a touch on the tedious side. How many, we still have some alchemist fire left. Perfect. Oh. Can we pick and use these fang berries? Well, let's see. Fangberry. Small red berries resembling a raspberry. So, no, it doesn't look like we... yeah, we can either drop it or just see what it is. It doesn't look like we can use it. Interesting. Okay. So, we have done everything it looks like to do on this map. So I think we just head on home. Back to Oleg's. Those alligators. Did you find this over here, man-animal? In your playthrough, this, hidden area right here? That we just found? Oh, look, there's a stag. Oh! Oh, no! A hunter! Or something. Someone. Nuts. Onions. Pocket mirror. Yeah, you found it. Because you looked all over. So I'm walking through because I can't imagine they would attack us. They're deer. They're friendly. I don't know why they killed that hunter, though. If they did. If they are indeed guilty. Alright. Here we go. That's a F5 here. The Stolen Lands are almost wholly unsettled region. Yep, we've seen that. Yep. Better use those berries quickly. Just a little tip, because it doesn't say, the berries do spoil in a couple of days. Oh, okay. Yeah, he did say that. So that's why I am heading back to Oleg's. So I'm hoping that I can just click on Oleg's and go straight there. Yes, good. Press G to cancel current actions. Oh, combat AI is on? I can turn that off? I'm not sure if I want to turn it off. I think I do. So, do you guys play with the AI, combat AI on or off? I think I want it off. Because as you can see, I tell them everything that I want them to do. So... Ah, Boken. How are you? I return with your fangberries. These are the berries you were looking for. After a quick glance at the basket, Boken grabs a fistful of berries and shoves them into his mouth. A smile of delight brightens his face. Ha ha ha! Ah! Fangberries, so fresh! You've been good to an old man. Thank you. Here, take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Ha ha ha! I can't help but notice, says Baudelaire. What do you use these fangberries for? Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of particular, and my appetite is almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless now. It's nasty. I kind of force myself to swallow a bite. The only thing I can still taste is fangberries, so I add them to my porridge or roasted meat, you know. I even add them to my potions. They add an extra little tang. When I ran out of fangberries, I stopped eating entirely. Svetlana tried to help me, the dear. She baked pies for me, cooked me fish soup, stewed venison, you know, that kind of stuff. But I just couldn't eat any of it. I was desperate. I was absolutely desperate. You know, those damn spiders had sucked the last bit of joy out of my life. If it weren't for you, I'd pretty much have starved to death, miserable to the end. So your tasks here, they are many and varied? Ain't much to tell, really. I'm an herbalist, make potions and sell them, gather herbs and roots and some berries, you know, that aren't guarded by spiders. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Restov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. I love it here. They let me in out of kindness, you know. Help me with things. And, I don't know, they bring me water or firewood when it's cold, you know, and the occasional berry of honey. They're good people. I agree that they are, and I feel most comfortable here. Well, Boken, if you ever need a tale sung, a song to lift your heart, I am Baudelaire the Bard, and I will be happy to sing for my supper or potion. So, about those tasks of yours. So we kind of ran out of acid flasks. Oh wait, no. I should go, but I don't want to go. I want to, there we go. Show me what we have. There we go. So, so if you're watching on Twitch or Mixer, feel free to follow me to find out when I go live next. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at thejessachannel.com. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button or thumbs up this stream. It's really deeply appreciated. Let me know if you're enjoying yourself. Okay, Potion of Vanish. Ooh. Okay, so this is definitely going to go to Lindsay. So we have some injuries here. Strength damage, so I think we should rest here. I don't know what the damage came from, just some attack they did, I guess. And we're also fatigued, so we're definitely going to rest. What I'm looking for here, though, is acid flasks. And I'm also going to offer some stuff to him. And then I'm going to take... don't need 41 acid flasks. How about 10? There's 4 of us. We'll do 2 each. So 8. And we have some more alchemist fire. Once again, we'll do 2 of those. They're not very expensive. And we might run into more swarms. And by might, I mean we're probably certainly absolutely going to run into more swarms. So I'm going to cast 5. So we have 2 each. Because we have 3 already over here. That brings us down to 38 coin. And it's time for a rest. So. It's nighttime here at the old corral. I couldn't see anything there for a minute. Oh, and I wonder if these torches ever go out. So who is this here? Actually, we need this torch. It's dark in here. Baudelaire sees an elf standing before her, looking straight at her through the tangled hair falling over her face. Hey! Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the Stolen Lands, yeah? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice, keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Okay, so the next one I'll read, she'll be kind of drunk. I'm wondering, who are you? I'm Baudelaire. The elf grunts. Honorio Light Eyes. I mean, 8 Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous through Absalom. Honorio Light Eyes of the Reckless 6. I have a hard time saying 8 when I'm drunk. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. What an absolute shame. Well, where were you when the trading post was attacked? Ha! That's odd, that thing you do, that singing, it's weird. But I was hunting. If you must know, I got a little lost in the mist, which is, excuse me, the first time that's happened to me. I guess I should go easy on the drink, but I don't know, I can't help it. It's so, so delicious. Don't you imagine I'd be scared of a good fight, though? Ah, if only I'd known I was missing all the action. But I see you've got everything under control. You are famous Pathfinder. You're here in the middle of nowhere. Why? I know you want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder for this sigh, drunken rat hole. Svetlana coughs uncomfortably. The light in Honorial's eyes goes out as if someone had blown out a candle. You lose all your friends because of one scumbag, and then you'll understand. I was only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, the only one. Whatever is left of me can't be called a Seeker anymore. Now, I'm just a drinker. Honorial remains silent for a long time as if wondering if she wishes to poke the old wound. If you must know, here's the story. She puts down her drink, leans on the counter, gets comfortable. Our leader, Vermelt, was the best of us. Wise, brave, friends with everyone. One of those friends, Adavion Adresant, sent him a disturbing letter. He'd stumbled upon mention of some ancient books on the art of, necromancy. Secrets like those best left hidden forever. Trust me, I've seen what that kind of magic can do. Yes, I've seen it. But to make a long story short, too late. These volumes were supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallows Spire. We decided that the books should be retrieved and kept safe by the Society. Who is the Society? Oh, the Pathfinder Society is a globe-spanning organization based out of Absalom. It's basically the Adventurers Society. That's cool. I didn't know that Pathfinder was named after something that's actually in-game. We gathered at a tavern, discussed the expedition, and then proceeded to Ustalov. I think that's the one with the horrors, yeah. It was a normal mission, quiet, quick. Quiet recovery. Honorial smiles bitterly. But everything turned out to be much more complicated. We barely made it through the Witchgate Forest. Oh, I hope we get to go to the Witchgate Forest. All those terrible living trees, undead druids and their arches of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. A miracle. We'd chosen Wrenchurch to stop at. It was marked on Vermelt's map as a safe enough haven to hole in. Lick our wounds, as I would say. How I wish that had been true. Damn it! Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables. It tossed him about like a feather. Threw him down an ancient well. His shout echoed for a long time. A long time. I can still hear it when I sleep. Only the drink. Only the drink. I didn't even hear the sound of him landing. And then Honorial pauses and turns away, hiding her eyes. Baudelaire notices a tear drop and hit the counter. Svetlana, using a cloth, busily wipes it up. Enough! Enough! I shouldn't have gotten into this. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all of my chatter? We'd better forget about it for now. Maybe I'll tell you some more some other time. But not today. Baudelaire places her hand out as if to touch the elf, who's leaning over her drink. She waves her hand away, and Baudelaire quietly goes upstairs. So I believe we can just rest here? Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. Kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, so we are rested up. And I'm wondering if Lindsay, like, this chest is locked? Baudelaire can't pick locks. So I don't know how to get Lindsay back up here to try and pick this, because she's the one who picks it. Good night, Morgwin. Thank you for coming. to our late night streams. It just so happens I'm doing them later because I'm busy during the day this week. Tomorrow I might be able to do it a little bit earlier because I'm having tea with my sister, and then that'll be over at like, you know, 4 maybe. Make a little dinner, maybe be able to get here a little earlier. But it just so happens this week I've been busy. Thursday we have an appointment. Friday we're doing Divinity Original Sin 2. And Saturday I hope we're doing Lamplight City with the developer. Okay, so can we buy from Svetlana? And if we can, what can we buy? Oh, Svetlana had a request. Yay, a quest. Baudelaire walks down the stairs. She yawns. Ugh. Good morning. Svetlana, I slept wonderfully. What did you want to ask me, by the way? Svetlana lowers her head. This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Stag Lord's thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring, just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something or that I'd said something stupid, and everyone around would laugh. Well. Anyway, if you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy enough to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. Svetlana lowers her eyes, drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There's one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But despite all that, please, I beg you, show her mercy. If you have the chance. Baudelaire says, Of course, Svetlana. I would be happy to help you in your time of need. Svetlana nods. I'm so grateful for your help. Baudelaire says, It is of no matter. Thank you so much, Svetlana, for a comfortable place to stay. All right. We have Svetlana's ring. I'm going to start calling her Lana because I keep saying Swetlana, or it sounds like Swetlana. Oh, you're in Turkey? Oh, that's so cool. That is so awesome. It's really neat when people tell me where they're from and that we're all gathered together and watching the combat. I mean, watching the game and combat. You know, there's somebody who watches from Madagascar, I think. Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Who comes regularly. Australia. There was somebody in here from New Zealand once, if I remember correctly. Western Europe, all throughout the Americas, Canada. It's just wonderful. So let's also you know, actually, let's save this. We've done enough talking, and I want to keep the talking to a minimum per episode. We'll be with these companions for a long time. We can spread out the getting to know them part. Let's head on over here to... Isn't it, you know, last night, because I wanted to re-watch the stream on Twitch and Mixer, so I chose Twitch just to see the quality and see where I can improve. I don't always watch my live streams back, but this time I was. Especially since we're learning to do something new here with the restream. Anyway, I was watching myself. My husband was there, and I said, if you had told me as a little girl that I would be an entertainer, a performer, who was performing through the internet and then people from all around the world were going to watch, and I could then watch myself through the internet later on, like a television show, on a phone, like the phone. I grew up when phones had cords. I grew up before there were cell phones, mobile phones, what do you mean, cordless phones even. You know, I grew up when there were 8-tracks and, you know, cassette tapes and records and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it just is mind-boggling to me. It's so cool. Hi, Kristen. Oh, I'm so glad you were here. Are you guys getting tired? I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sorry. I didn't do anything wrong, but you know what I mean. It's late. If everybody falls asleep, it's all good. Yes, we are a blended Jessa family from all around the world. And now that we're on Twitch and Mixer, we'll be gathering more people from all around the world and enjoying stories together. It is my dream has been fulfilled. Thank God. And thank God for tea. Wasn't it? I remember that. On your Walkman, remember the Walkman? The Walkman wasn't too long ago, but I remember like way before the Walkman. Oh, thank you, Notice, for reminding people to hit that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the content, please do. It really does help us to continue to bring in new viewers and increase the family. It also helps people to find the content if they want to watch a live stream later on. Helps them to find it. So, Kristen, what are you thinking about the Let's Play, if you feel like sharing? Are you enjoying Baudelaire the Bard? Okay, so we have a spot here that we can go to. This journey will take 4 hours. Perfect. So we've already gone here to Fangberry Cave. Oh, you visited this location on Fire Day 16, the 16th day of the 4th month, Gosran, and 4710. I love that. All right, so let's decide where we want to go next. Looks like Ancient Tomb. Oh, heck yeah. That's where Tartusio went. The party, after discussing it... Oh, look, look, look! Blackberry metal. The path to this location is unknown. Oh, I have to go walk over to it? Okay, do I have to go like that, maybe? Maybe we'll have to get it on our way back? Like, I don't want to spend so much time traveling that I fatigue us, but I want to get those blackberries. So it looks like we have to go back this way. Oh, maybe it was going to go up. Oh, all right. Well, okay. Okay, what happens now? Oh, that's cool, Kristen. Oh, they're for laters. Oh, okay. I was like, what happens? Like, are we just gonna are they just ruffling around in there and we just wait? Thanks. Okay, good to know. All right, we are now about to approach Ancient Tomb. Heck yeah, bring it on. Yay, 10 likes. Thank you so much. You know what though, Notice, I'll eventually get there. I will. But I think one of the reasons why I'm not there, one of the biggest reasons is that I don't do what you traditionally need to do in order to grow a channel really quickly. I don't play like Fortnite and all those games that are really huge. So people who like my content tend to be fewer in number, older or more mature, no matter what your age is. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to this. I'm wondering if we should have, like, Lindsay sneak up, maybe?
Just letting the ink dry.
I'm just wondering if we should do that. Like, just let her sneak up. And we can turn off fighting defensively, by the way.
I am yours to command.
So she's sneaking right now, I think. Or are we all sneaking? Is that how it works? Oh, remember to save. Thank you, man animal. You know what would be really funny? Is if I met man animal at PAX or someplace at one of the gaming conventions, and it was like a small woman. The person was a small woman. That'd be funny if you were. The live stream is buffering. That would be so funny. And she'd come over and she'd be like, "Hi, I'm man animal." And I'd be like, "Wow. That's cool." But then I'd be like, "Called it." So question, man animal, if I push stealth, is that stealth for the whole party? Or is it stealth for just whoever I have selected? Well, let's find out. Oh, well, there, I answered my own question. There you go. Click to cancel stealth. Yeah, I guess it's just that I don't see anything that tells me that she's stealth, but hey. Oh, yes, booyah. Thank you. Lindsay sneaks around. Look at how she's walking so cute. She's so cute. I love the gnomes. So what do we have here? Lindsay sneaks up and takes a quick look around the corner and notices 3 different people. She says, "Harim! I see Harim." She sneaks back to tell the party.
And so they walked on.
Oh, when she's sneaking, they do it in whispers. Nice touch. All right. So let's just walk in. A gnome in gaudy Baudelaire walks in, her humming beginning to get more intense as she gets more nervous. But and then Lindsay says, "Shh," and she goes, The gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes Baudelaire's attention. "Of course," Baudelaire says, "it's that scoundrel Tartuccio, who I know." Oh, well, we know who he's from. She notices that the vile little gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and collared trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golarion.
You know what? I have a deep and abiding desire to slap that guy.
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
The party who are overhearing this look at each other and smile. And Valerie says, "Well, he hasn't changed."
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Goodbye, Mr. Bunny. Have a great day. Okay, so, Harim, I would be happy to see you among my companions, your faith. You know what? Lindsay says this. She says, "Harim, you're here. You know, you should be with us. You should be with our companions. Your faith, as well I would know it, obliges you not to follow, well, fools and, yeah, liars like Tartuccio."
There is as much vanity in your words as in the words of all who have not seen the wisdom of Grotus. Yet you seem a worthier leader than the arrogant Tartuccio. Perhaps in serving you, I shall open your eyes to the teachings of my faith.
Yay!
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of her enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
The women all look at each other and begin, and Amari goes, and draws her sword. Yeah, pretty much like that. Amari, I already did it for you. You didn't have to do it again. That's awesome. So I would really like to figure out how to center on the whole party. I guess it really bugs me. I want to be able to do that. Hold. Okay. Oh, hold! That's how I get them to stand in place. Perfect. Okay. I guess just clicking on their portraits here too will help. Okay, so what do we have here? We have mercenaries. And hold on, I'm kind of hot. It's a little toasty up here today. Hello, Waffles! Yep, you came in at the best time. So Tartuccio's mercenary. So who are they attacking? Oh, so they're now... Oh, they're attacking Harem. Okay, got it. Alright, I love combat in this game. You know what? I hate, though, that they keep moving my characters around. I don't like that. So Valerie, I think, is gonna head in here and engage this guy. Draw aggro on him, maybe, because she moves slowly with that shield. I'm gonna do a charge for and charge on with you to here. Lindsay, I'm gonna actually switch her out to the daggers. And okay. And I'm gonna have her run for him, actually.
Serves you right.
Because her job is to deal with those long-range characters. I can't tell what weapon he or she has. I'm gonna put Baudelaire on crossbow. And we're gonna do him from here.
A solid plan.
And that takes everybody. That gives everybody something. Okay, so Valerie, it looks like it might be better for me, instead of telling them to go to a place, I should tell them to attack a person, maybe. Valerie, you here.
Let a strike is one.
Yeah. Okay, and Lindsay is making her way. And oh my god, are Tartuccio and Jathal leaving? You little boogers, look at them go, man! Oh, I just want to smack somebody now. Oh man, and look at them just fleeing for all it's worth. Man, I'm gonna have a word with them. That does not make me happy at all. All right, so we're gonna go toe to toe with this guy. Yeah, so this is a mage here. This is who we need to distract, and this is what we're gonna test out our ability to so let's see if we can. They need to make a fortitude save with fewer or 5 more. I don't know how many hit dice this thing has. It says 5 or more hit dice, but I don't know how many that this hit dice has, that this thing has. No, we want to touch of fatigue. And that's, I think that'd be better for, yeah, it looks like we need to do a light spell here. Come on. Come on, Lindsay. Did you do that? Did he, let me see here. Lindsay. casting defensively. Hold on a second here. I need to make this a little bit smaller so I can see combat log a little better.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Oh, I can't. It's telling me I can't cast light on him. Okay, get it. Can I cast flare on them? I can. Okay, so flare. All right, Valerie is taking some hits here. Amiri's doing great. Well, okay, she's a bit injured, but otherwise. And also, I keep forgetting to have our bard sing. Oh, no! I hope he gets up. I hope he's not permanently dead. He better not be. Baudelaire, you can sing here. But I also want you to cure light wounds on Amiri. So Baudelaire is singing, La, we will fight, we will fight, we will be victorious. Fight, 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 women, fight. And then she says, she heals up Amiri. Come on, Amiri. You will not kill me. That is true. Take a potion, because it's taken forever for Baudelaire to do that. And Lindsay's going toe-to-toe. Lindsay's like, you know what? You could take some of this, and some of that, and some of this. Let's go ahead and do ear-piercing scream on him. That's what she does best. She can ear-pierce scream like the best of them. Oh my god, did she just kill him? No. Okay. Everybody's on this mercenary now. Did you cast that? I have to imagine that you did. Okay, good. Baudelaire, I'd like you to back up, please. Oh, you can see the musical notes coming off of her. Look at this effect. Oh, that's cool. And we are just... Baudelaire's going to move up a little bit so that our party stays within range. Amiri, another potion, please. Alright, this guy is dead. Haha, what'd I say? Light spell is a utility spell. Oh, okay. Thank you, man-animal. Really appreciate all the help. Okay, I love that bard skill. Yay, he's alive! Wonderful. And he is now part of our party, so I can no longer say girls. Because Harem gets mad. Cure light wounds on Amiri. Oh, can you do cure light? No, you can't. Okay. But I don't have to move. She'll move automatically. That's good to know. That did very little.
I'm listening.
Definitely have to fix that. Definitely have to fix that. I mean, you know, change that so that you don't have to keep adding potions. That can get tedious real fast.
Done with waiting.
Because the only, I mean, I don't, well, that's not true. Can I drink them from here? Yes, I can. Okay. But that means we're out of potions, so we'll have to go back to the homestead to get potions. So he's a cleric, so he has healing spells. Yay! All right, so let's bring the party together. They all walk together, and Baudelaire says, Harem, are you fairly well? Hello, hello. Harem says, it was awful. He was so bossy. It made me want to die. Lindsay snickers. Okay, so I'm going to put Harem here. Kind of have the cleric a little bit back here. I'm going to remove everything from his... and add the spells custom. So I can figure out how they work. And let's see what's on his belt. Yeah, he makes one really ugly looking girl. When when I first met my husband, he's got a lot of muscle now because some of the work he does. But when I first met him, he was really thin, and he had long, still does have very long blonde hair, and so sometimes from behind he would look almost female until he turned around and he had like this beard. So he'd turn around and I'd be like, "Whoa, you're the ugliest looking woman I've ever seen." But his sister, they look so alike, and so from behind, her hair is darker than his. He's very, very blonde. The rest of his siblings are all very dark haired, and he's the only cherry blonde one. But in any case, what have you got here? Cure light wounds and inflict light wounds. We won't need that. That's for undead, but we don't have any of those guys right now. But in any case, yeah. He was a very pretty guy, and from when he was young, I didn't know him then. I saw pictures. He was like the prettiest boy ever. He was so pretty. Young boy, teenager. He was All I can say is if I had met him back then, hold me back, girlfriend. So, that's probably too much information. I'll quit sharing my lusty thoughts about my hubs. Get back to the role play. So let me just check him over, see what he has. Heavy mace, so we're going to want to get a masterwork version of that. And a shield. What is this? Garnet ring. That's just jewelry. I say just jewelry, but it is. He can cast spells from scrolls too. So okay. Let's get to know him as a character a little bit. Servant of a dark god. Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable end. That's the kind of speech that Harem's companions must endure every single day. A priest of Grotus, Harem left his dwarven home to spread the word of the god of end times throughout the Stolen Lands. Although if you ask me, Harem's just a whiner. One of a kind. Okay, so we'll go ahead and level up and see things from there. Definitely going to keep him as a cleric, not going to change that out. Second level cleric. To draw upon the power of their deities. So I don't know if I've mentioned this recently, but I freaking love this game, man. This game is so good. Excuse me. Okay, so he is strong. He's got very strong constitution, which unfortunately doesn't really do anything over here, but lore nature, lore religion, very important. Definitely going to do one in there. And athletics, I think we'll focus on athletics for him, particularly mobility to overcome some of that mobile difficulty. So we'll focus on religion and mobility so that he can move a little bit faster across the battlefield. I like the way he looks. Okay, so I believe that clerics just get spells automatically. Is that correct? So this is level 0. This is... Oh, look at that! I just noticed this over here. What is this? Oh, level 10. So level 1, he has this. Level 0. Oh, I didn't know that that was there for... Oh. So, man animal, I asked you this. I don't know if I asked you this, but... For sorcerers, for example, if you take a spell you don't like, at the next level up, can you get rid of it and replace it with something else? For mage users, can you do that? You can't? Oh. Bummer. I like the combat a lot. Not for sorcerers. Can you do it for other mage users? I love this. Remove sickness. Look at this. This is great. All right, so it looks like there's nothing really to choose. Let me just make sure I'm correct on that. Yeah, nothing to choose here. And nothing to choose here. Yeah, you just, I guess you just get assigned the spells. So he is our knowledge religion dude. He's got a fairly okay perception. So yeah, he's basically knowledge religion. Because we already have perception. Okay, let's go ahead and complete. That's alright. No worries. You're like the person who, out of all of us watching, you're the person who's played the game the most, as far as I know, who are watching right now. So, yeah. Let's see if there's anything in here for us to loot. Yes. Awesome. Scorched fragment of a necklace. A trace of lost power. Awesome. Light crossbow, don't need that, really. Although, you know what, I'll just take it because it's some extra coin, and we're just going right back to the homestead. Corrosive touch. Nice. Okay. Over here, Harem notices. He says, there's an image carved over here in the stone. Actually, he doesn't talk that fast. Let's see. It's almost completely worn away over the ages. One can still distinguish a sickle, a sword, and a skull with a single eye socket covered with a coin. It's really depressing. Over here, Harem says, looks like this used to be the sun and the moon. And over here, this is a head with a single eye. And this is, move out of the way, Hammer. A faded image of the sun and a jackal skull. Amiri says, boring. And Baudelaire goes, this would make a fantastic song. This would make a fantastic song. A song of valor and bravery. A jackal's head laid upon the column. Unidentified longsword. Unidentified longsword. We're definitely going to take those. Some nuts. Fruits. Heavy shield. Scale mail. So let's see what he is wearing. He's got chainmail. Scale mail, I think, is not as good as chainmail. Let me move this over like that. There we go. So I can do that without... yeah, okay. So, Tartus, so I don't think any of us need that. It's pretty darn heavy. So we would probably be over encumbered in no time. Is there anything else here? How about you? Did we get you? Ooh, another composite longbow. Scale mail. And chocolate. Yes, please. I hit that button so fast. I'm going to have Lindsay come over here, and we're just going to sneak a little bit. Because I wonder if this... Ooh! Lindsay found something. Lindsay says, I'll be right back. Nice! Alright, so the rest of the party comes in.
Let us bide our time.
Baudelaire sings quietly. Good job, Lindsay. Lindsay is going to continue doing her best, sneaking around. Looks like there's some stairs that go up here. We could definitely use some light. So Lindsay is going to put her torch on, which kind of makes it hard to sneak with a gigantic torch around you, but, you know, we gotta see. The rest of the party nervously join her, afraid of, You know what? I wonder.
What troubles you?
I wonder if there's a way. Oh, perfect. Lindsay, do your thing.
Anything else?
No, Lindsay, that's good. Excellent. We are getting some lovely loot. Okay, so it looks like that's it. Nothing else to see here except for, what was this? A bas relief of the sun. Bas. The vague outlines of 4 strange creatures have been carved over it. Those need to be up longer. The person can't read all that. Alright, so we can grab the whole party here. I would really like Amari to take a healing potion, but I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to take us out of the game or let's go ahead and save though. It seems like an opportune time, wouldn't you say? If it's going to take us out of this cavern or deeper in, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm curious about is under game difficulty controls. Oh, additional action bars. Cool. No. I was really hoping that there was a way to, like, set up custom selections, so I could say select the first 3 characters or select only my melee or things like that. Doesn't look like it. That would be cool. Let me move this right over here. Okay. So let's do it. We'll finish this and then we will end our stream for tonight. Oh. Lindsay says, wait a moment. Wait. Nothing else that we can gather here. I love that feature. Lindsay says, I saw something over here. Oh, she's still sneaking. An ancient, what did it say? Cyclops coin. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, let's go out here. We can now leave. It also lets us check and see how encumbered we are, which we're doing fine on. How sweet, says Baudelaire as they walk out into the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartusio and his companions had gone cold. Do we follow his trail? Yeah. No blade of grass was unbent. It must have been enough to straighten back up, since whoever had passed through. But Heath's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until we finally came to a huge gully. The dried-up bed of river of yore. But what is this? At the edge, the grass was trampled down, and the soil turned up. Claw prints, lots of them. We'd stumbled across a fresh battlefield. But here, As Harem noticed, the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. So one set of footprints walked away from the battle. We try to imagine who or what left those claw marks. We carefully study the trail that led down to the gully. We tried to find any Whitney, George, or Queen. We tried to find any traces of magic in the surroundings. So we're definitely going to do this because our character is, Baudelaire is very well versed in detect magic from her travels. Here the trail split, Baudelaire wrote. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully, the brave footprints which faced down to their enemies, followed the path along the edge. We discovered traces of a spell, apparently from the illusion school of magic, near where the lonely trail descended into the gully. Interesting. So, look, basically, Tartusio, Baudelaire turns to the party and she says, Tartusio is always running away from battle. He would be the one who ran off alone, and he's the one we want to talk to. First, let's see if we can find out who left those claw marks, or what. The claw marks were not deep. The attackers were small and lean, Baudelaire notices. And more, these creatures, they walked on two legs. Finally, the form of Prince left no doubt in our minds. Kobolds! Yes! Kobolds! Woo! I love kobolds. I love fighting them. They're so fun in Baldur's Gate. They're just like these little, like, they're awesome. I want to see what they look like in this game. So we're going to follow the single, well, let's study the path and everything first. We'll study the trail that led down into the gully. To our surprise, we discovered that the little shoe prints turned into clawed footprints on their way to the gully. It's as if someone from Tartusio's band was wearing shoes and then either took them off or grew claws. Whoa. Is Tartusio some sort of, like, in disguise? Ooh, that would be cool. Let's also examine the path that snaked along the gully. Valerie nods. Do your thing. The path was frequently used, Baudelaire writes. In its dust we saw both sets of footprints together. It was clear that those who had no claws left the battle surrounded by those who did. Oh, well, definitely we're going down that gully and going after Tartusio and finding out what he's doing. Abso-frickin-lutely. On the way down was steep, and it took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on loose soil was difficult, but the clawed footsteps were very easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill, deeper and deeper. I found myself humming as my nervousness increased. Finally, the footprints turned, whirled up the steep slope, and disappeared along the gully's edge. We couldn't help but to admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature we were following. The slope before us was as tall as two men, at full height. Standing at a hanging crest, climbing such a slope would be no easier than climbing a sheer wall. However, the steady, long-looking root stood out of a long, steady-looking root stuck out from the ground at the top. The party examines it. I love these drawings too. Sketch drawings, that's cool. All right, so let's try for mobility. That would be Lindsay. There was one brave hero among us, Lindsay, who decided to try her luck and climb the route. Absolutely. Mobility 10. We are definitely not throwing Valerie up there. She'd fall down with a clatter. Absolutely. After tugging on the root, Lindsay took a deep breath, grabbing it with both hands, and began the difficult ascent. She pushed her feet along the slope, grabbing the root with both of her hands. Lindsay has shifted her weight and her legs, Baudelaire notes, and after a tense moment, she continued her journey. The root had tried to slide out of the ground. Luckily, Lindsay is very good at keeping her wits. After climbing out of the gully one by one, we easily found the clawed footprints again and moved forward. The air grew tense. We sensed that we were approaching our target, and our intuition proved correct. Ooh, this is good. Jessa, will I be ending soon? Yes, I will. And I'm just waiting for... Hello, Patrick. I'm just waiting for this section to be done. Like, if there's a fight right here, we're not going to do it. We're going to stop right here. Okay, peeps. Oh, I'm so excited to come back and play this and find out what's here. Oh, what a great game. All right, so our party is doing well. It's doing well. Let's go ahead and save game. And I'm going to put myself back on the screen so that I can say to you, yay, there's me. All right, so we will end. I will do my best to come back and stream tomorrow if I have the energy, which I hope I will, because I haven't got a lot on my plate tomorrow as far as like a lot of the heavy things I had to deal with are pretty much off my plate, and so we can just enjoy ourselves. We've had another stream without a single disconnect, so I am incredibly grateful. The stream, does the stream still look really good on Twitch and Mixer? For those of you guys who looked at it earlier, for those Man Animal, for example. Oh, good. It looks good. All right, good. So yeah, so I think we are done. I'm gonna put on some epic music for us to finish up with. I do hope to see you all back tomorrow. Another reminder again, if you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button below. If you loved it, join the party and subscribe. Or follow me. You can also follow me on Twitter at the Jessa Channel. Right there. At the Jessa Channel as well too. And yeah, come back and see me tomorrow and we'll continue on with Baudelaire the Bard. Ha ha ha! Can you guys believe it? I'm singing. I'm singing. Yay! It's so cool. And so oh, and thank you so much. Also, if you'd like to join us on Discord, where I do private live streams, and that's where our little Discord party is, you can join us for as low as $3 a month. And that's where all of us hang out. We've got some new patrons in the last few days, and I'm $1 away from $300 a month. $1. It's at $2.99. If you go look at Patreon right now, $2.99, unless somebody left in the last few hours. Anyway, so let's put on some music. Let's see. That's nice. I will see you, all of you lovely people, tomorrow. And thanks, as always, for watching.